for Utah.
447 and unintended consequences. That's the topic of the latest committee hearing centered around Utah's new .05 blood alcohol content law. And during that meeting, tensions were on high alert. Good for Utah's Haley Higgins reports.
The committee heard from representatives from both the tourism and the hospitality industries, and they say they're concerned the new BAC level sheds Utah in a negative light for potential visitors.
We are concerned when public policy reaches a point that it could negatively impact our industry.
Industry representatives were brought in as lawmakers look to revise policy after the controversial law lowers the legal blood alcohol content. They say the national publicity shed Utah in a negative light, causing out-of-state customers to call with concerns.
And I will tell you, I would take them all. And I would take the hit economically. If I thought this law was going to save lives, those are my grandchildren on those roads.
The restaurant and hospitality representatives say the law targets the wrong group of drinkers.
Very clearly, I'm talking about putting sober people in jail. That's an unintended consequence.
I don't know that we're talking about putting sober people in jail as much as we are talking about putting those who are impaired and taking them off the road that puts the rest of us in danger.
House Bill 115 advocates point to unofficial reports showing DUI fatalities in Utah are down significantly this year, just 2 in 2017, despite higher alcohol sales. Stuart Adams credits publicity of the new law.
I think there has been a chilling effect. I think people are more reticent to get behind the wheel. I think they're still drinking at restaurants and bars. And I think as Utah, we can lead the way on this.
Well, what I hope that comes out of all of this is that we see fewer people drinking and driving and fewer people dying on our roads.
It's still early to see the effects of this new BAC law, but it does go into effect at the end of next year. In the meantime, this conversation will continue into the next legislative session. In Salt Lake City, Haley Higgins, Good for Utah.
Now, insurance market representatives say it's unclear what the impact will be on drivers and business policies, until sufficient data is gathered. That's scheduled for 2020. So as Haley mentioned, this is something they'll be watching closely for the foreseeable future. All right, let's switch gears.